Om Gurudeva. I am hearing Yogasastra of Kuppa Viswanatha Sharma in Telugu, of course. A point has come. He was telling about Yama Niyama of the Patanjali. In the Yama means do's and don'ts. One of the qualities is Himsa. Himsa means it is not Himsa means troubling somebody. That is what the thing. But Himsa has scientifically they were going three types of Himsas are there: Krodha Himsa, Lobha Himsa, Moha Himsa. Before I go into that, the same thing has been mentioned in Bhagavad Gita and also Vishnu Sahasranamam. Na krodho, na tamatsaryam, na lobho, na asubhamati. When I was hearing, you should not have anger, you should not have miserliness, you should not have a bad feeling on anybody, you should not have attachment. These are the things. If you have, these are the three doors to hell. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna was telling. But people were taking it lightly. Here, a deeper explanation was given. It has shaken you out of your sleep, which I wanted to share for your benefit with all my things. Otherwise, the purpose of this video is lost. Please go through this. In a few minutes, I will finish it off. Himsa, in Krodham, in Lobham, in Moham, three varieties are there. Kruta, Karaka, Amoda. Kruta means you are doing. If you are troubling, if you are hitting an animal or anybody, person, with a physically you are hurting them, knowingly, and it does not have any way to escape, that means you are doing intentionally, that is Kruta. You are directly responsible. It is a very serious crime. Then Karaka means somebody is doing and you are also responsible for that. You may not be. Then you are responsible. That thing also comes into picture. Suppose somebody wanted to beat somebody and you provoke him. Yes, he has done that mistake. Yes, I know him, he has done it. And you provoke the other person to beat the other person, and you are also responsible. You may not be directly hitting, but you are responsible. Karaka. Then Amoda. Amoda means if somebody is beating somebody, you will say, it's okay. You are enjoying that kind of scenery without giving your assent. That itself is bad. You should either walk out, or if you can stop that, stop it. You are neither doing, and you are saying, the very fact you are silently standing there and applauding or looking to that in a appreciable feeling, that means you are giving your assent. That itself is a sin. In all these cases, where it may be small mistake, whatever it is, you may be thinking it is a small mistake, what the Swami was, that Pandit was telling, but the effect is terrible. Particularly the man who hits the animals without getting any scope for them to go free and causes them any kind of injury or death, he will be in the next life. He will be running around here and there, searching for his life, worrying about his life like anything. He will run hither and there. And in the hell, to all these peoples, Kruta, Karaka, Amuda, they will have a terrible time in hell. In what you call in Bhagavad Gita, he only mentioned about you will go to hell. That was only the statement. He did not elaborate. If you know the problem that you are going to have, probably you will never think of doing any harm. This is what I wanted to say. Then what is to be done? A Pandit was telling, in the Shastra, this is not some cock and bull story. This is Shastra is telling all these things, punishments, everything. Then what is the way? You should develop pratipascha bhava. That means the reverse attitude, you should have it. That means what? If I have the anger, it will develop into 81 times, increasing by different methods. The seed of anger It will grow like anything. Today it may temporarily stop. Tomorrow again it will grow, kind of things. It manifolds. So better it is not good for me. So it is risky to me. It is also going to cause a big trouble to me in this hell. Keeping that feeling, you develop hatred towards anger and take a sankalpam. Sankalpa means a willpower. You decide in the mind strongly, henceforth I will not have anger. That it may be easier said. You try. To some extent you may slowly. You analyze. You think on this. What will happen if this is a very bad thing? If the Shastram is telling there is going to be a punishment, why should I indulge in these things? That frame of thought, if you inculcate and develop, ponder, and continuously every day you think on that, definitely your anger element will come down. Then that Pandit was also telling, those people who are doing big himsa, the next day, if they have done some punyam also, you may be thinking, I have done some punyam, that means some good actions also I have done it. Then the next life, the lifespan will be reduced. Lifespan will be reduced because you have done that kind of mistakes. Then examples of many things can be given. I don't have to say about anger. And lobha himsa means how that is. Lobha means a kind of possessiveness. I will give some humorous example. If a guest comes, you may not be liking the guest very much. Though it was a chilly time, you have given him some normal blanket. Though you are having very good blankets, thick enough to withstand the chill, I do not want to lose my good blankets for this fellow. I know a particular place where I had gone also, I have seen. The man wanted to get rid of the people, or he wanted to save the money because guests have come. So the coffee powder, which is reused, he is using it. The tea powder, which is recircled, again he is giving. That means, though he is having, he doesn't want to waste. Sometimes you are having 4 computers in the house. A poor relative might have come into your house. He wants a computer, but you are not sparing that. These things happen many a times. So this is out of lobham. Though you are having the things, you are not ready to spare. You are having about so many pickles in the house which are not going to be used, they are getting spoiled, but you will not spare it to the poor work persons who are coming in the house. You may throw later on, but this is the thing. Many things get putrefied in the houses because of your excess luggage in the fridge, but you will not spare it to the poor persons. This is why this is happening. It is out of lobham. This I want to keep it. I want to keep it. This is the question. The lobhi, if you are having crores of rupees, still you are not donating. You are not helping the needy persons in the hospitals, whatever it is. Why? Oh, this money is mine. That I do not want to part with this. That lobham is there, miserliness. Then moham. Moham means attachment. I will give a wonderful example. A live example about 2 years back in Calcutta school it happened. A 11th class girl saw in the same school a 4th class girl was having, maybe a rich girl, 4th class girl, was having iPad. She took that girl to the bathroom, killed her, and took that iPad. That attachment. Many bad stories we hear. A man who loves a third person kills his spouse just out of attachment to that particular person. Whether it is a boy, girl, it may be a girl or a boy, whatever it is. This attachment causes that. Jealousy, I don't want to say. There are so many stories about the jealousy. Na krodho, na chamatsaryam, na lobho, na asubhavati. Matsaryam means jealousy. We find out of jealousy, people do what kind of things they do it. They go on, if 4 ladies are there, If one lady gets promotion, other three ladies will say she is having a very close relation with the boss. How nastily we pass such remarks. It is out of just sheer jealousy. If somebody gets promotion, uh, we will not see the good qualities. We will try to find some kind of things and pass some kind of judgment. And sometimes uh, when somebody is, when a colleague is likely to get promotion, and I am the boss, for example, and my junior has to be promoted, when I have to write confidential report, I may be jealous of my boss, fellow. If I give confidential report good, he may be equal to me. That kind of thing happened many times in my life. That some of the bosses did that to me. So these are all the jealousy is a human nature which has to be controlled. If jealousy is for good purposes, oh, he is doing good meditation, I will also do that kind of jealousy may be tolerable. But there also, the jealousy, if it goes to the higher extreme, you may do any bad thing also. You have to guard yourself those things. Why, in short, if you do not, na asubhamati, if you don't think bad of doing any bad, if you don't think of any bad in the mind, you will not do anything. The first thing is, na asubha mati. Lord Krishna is telling, if you are having a bad thought in the mind, that will propel you to do the bad action. So you don't entertain any bad thoughts and take that good sankalpam, which Lord Krishna is telling. The Yogasastra is telling, there is no question of sparing you. I am having only small bad feelings, sir. I am only having small himsa. I am having small jealousy. I am having slight miserliness. But miserliness, you have to control that. Otherwise, these things, it will grow like any big tree. It will cause that vicious tree will grow. So, anangasyastrina, cut it with a strong sword of discrimination and thinking that what Krishna is telling. I think I will stop at this stage. I will develop other points subsequently. Om Tat Sat.